just start with, give us a little bit of your professional background and, an understanding of where you are from a professional front, that will be great.
Yeah, so as I have around in the profession, I have around 7.5 year of work experience, and I have one bachelor's degree from India in electrical and master's from NTU in automation. Apart from that, current back to India, I was working 4 years in the field of manufacturing, energy domain, and IT also. And coming to Singapore after my masters, I worked for semiconductor domain for 7-8 months, and after that, I'm working in a research domain, R&D domain for the development of clean energy technology and EV mobility, EV domain. So yeah, so I have in a crisp, I have around 7.5 year of work experience.
Right. So 7 years, very technical background. Mobility is such an emerging kind of a sector. What made you feel that you have to go through this whole GMAT journey and think of an MBA at this point?
Yeah, it was a very peculiar, I would say, decision to make. Why? Because before starting any journey, I should be clear that I need to do a lot of retrospective with me that why I want to go ahead with this one. So the thing is, after 7.5 or 7 year roughly for technical background, what I thought that what is a key area which I'm missing in my skill, and what are the key areas where I can grow still, or what are the major area where my interest lie for rest of my life. So for that, it took couple of years to know. So after being to several, I would say, like as you told, electromobility is emerging in Singapore. Is quite new, and government is always appreciating to go. What I was feeling that after having an MBA, I can help the government, or I can help this sector to grow more. That's why I was in clean energy. And having a good technical background and having a good also business mindset will definitely, if we do like a merge, it will create a big picture to connect the dots of it, that how the technology will work with the having a good business strategy. Because you can make a good technology, but if you don't have a good strategy, no one will know. But if you have a good strategy, no technology, then also no one will know. So you need to have both at the same time. So that, yeah, that I was trying to filling up. So then I decided to go for GMAT and
Right.
MBA. Yeah.
Very interesting that you said that. So you said couple of years you were toying with this idea, and so did you like research on that a lot? Like how did you go about this whole thought process? Because
Uh,
it's
yeah.
not something that people spend so much time on, right? It is more like uh, it starts with a very unplanned kind of an approach. So how did you go
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, my thought was like that, being into the research domain from past 3 years, what I learned from R&D and research is you need to have a proper plan to do it, and there should be proper strategy. And before starting, your mind should be clear. You should be ready to take pros and cons of everything in the journey. 2 years, why I took that? Because I was thinking, I was doing that. If I go for MBA, which colleges I should aim, what is the GMAT score I should aim. After MBA, what I need from that program, and the more important thing is what I can give back to that community. Because MBA, going to any college and sitting in the class is not the main thing. Giving back from my end to them is the big thing, and taking the thing which can connect me and make a good society, I would say, giving back to the society, that will, like you can say, like empathy for others, that will make the thing. So why I took 2 years, actually 2 years means took 2 years for preparation of that exam. I was clear that I will go for MBA. And how it happened that I was in Singapore, and after my masters I joined in company and then R&D in NTU. So what happened that there's INSEAD Singapore campus here. I went that campus, and there was a one professor, I exactly don't remember name, but he was teaching negotiation class. It was like a demo class, and after this class, they will teach us about how the MBA application process will begin. When I entered that class, and it was a total positive vibe was there. And when I enter, when I sit in front of them, when he start to teach, it completely blown away my mind. And then I thought, this is the thing which I'm missing. This is the thing I have to come this place. I need to learn the thing which I'm not having the capability. So then I decided I go for MBA. So for going that, it took 1 year to decide. to what exactly to do. And then, yeah, then I planned like that.
Awesome. Very, very interesting. And I think very, very valuable advice too, because I think this is the kind of research that is even required to push you in that direction, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Especially the kind of stage you are, and it's almost like getting out of status quo, right?
yeah,
And pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. So
yeah.
amazing. How did you go about with your GMAT journey, and tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I would say GMAT journey was total a roller coaster ride, full of ups and downs. I enjoy that journey. It was painful also. I won't say GMAT is like that exam for some people. It is like 1 month journey. Who has a very good quant and verbal base in their batch in their till their class. For some, it took some time, and I fall in second category. For me, I started my preparation. I remember in around after just by after my marriage, maybe in May 2019, I started, and I given my first official exam in Jan 2020, and I got 400. Once the screens show me 400, it totally, I got drenched. I was totally upset by seeing that score, that I think I'm not capable of what I'm planning to do. I started questioning, but thanks to my wife, she was there and she supported me through. If I was single, might be I won't be this score, but she was there. She continuously pushed me. She said that you like it, you want to go, just push and study in the right approach, right direction. Then I started to read some novels like Harry Potter novels, because I know my verbal is quite weak. Quant I can make in couple of weeks, but my verbal was weak. And all MBA colleges which I saw, they say that your verbal should be at least this score. You can't apply with V20 to in top 7 college. They won't consider it also. So then I, because the I have a call with one of the INSEAD alumni. He also told that the reason why they are 75 to 80 percentile in quant and verbal is because they want to check your academic capability, that you can sit in the class, you can understand that thing or not. That proves that score. So I started again after 400. I took 1 month break, means mentally I was not studying GMAT again. But after some time, it again hit me that, hey, what I'm doing, I should not waste my time. Again, I should start. Then I started. I've taken some approach. I went to GMAT club, I solved questions, I read a lot of theory online, I try to make notes and do that. But GMAT is not about learning the concept, it is all about applying the concept, it is all about practicing the concept. And what exactly made clear in my mind was that I need to study 20% and 80% I need to practice. So in the second attempt, I tried to do reverse. What I done, I given 80% of my time to learn the concept and 20% for practice. That was the biggest mistake. And I think I've given in after 4 or 5 months and I got 490. Again, it was completely lost. I was thinking that 400 to 490 with 4 or 5 months, I think, am I capable of doing this course or not? Or I should stay in research only and do something else. But again, my wife came. She would say that no, don't give up. Try again. Might be you will get this time. And she was continuously with me. Then I try to go different approach. I try to make error logs. I try to go to GMAT club, post question, try to solve the question, everything. But actually, that also didn't mean that. Then I given my third attempt and I got 500. Okay. So around 1.5 year it went, and from I went from 400 to 500, which was very low score, to be very frank. Then I thought that I think this time I need to take some coaching, or I need to take some course, because this is not helping me. And if I really want to do, I need to do something different, because a lot of other people who are doing and they are getting this score every day. Even right now also might be some guy will be getting the score. So then I gone to GMAT club. That I went to website GMAT club. Then they say crack verbal. In the crack verbal, they suggested you should go for private tutor. And thanks, you have discussed with you. Then you also told that based on my all the level, I should go for some private. It will like exactly help me. So it was not about money. It was like helping other people. So I think then I taken verbal and con. Then verbal Abhishek sir was there. He taught me. and he really taught me like starting from the scratch. He given me a lot of advice how you can improve, what exactly they want to test, your logic, your approach, your compensation for the exam, your compassion towards the exam, and how you should attack on question, not just by reading and thinking that this sentence seems like correct. It is not like that. It should make something sense. There's some hidden puzzle inside it. There's some hidden rules are there. You need to learn and do that. And then pandemic came. So when pandemic came, that duration, I was 1.5 month, 2 months in work from home. I make full utilize of it. I thought that this is a golden opportunity. It came. I should make use of it. Whatever I've done, my office work, wrap up and study because I don't need to travel anywhere. It helped me a lot. But again, pandemic here, Singapore, they open for us. We need to go every day to the office because my work is not work from home. I'm little bit R&D, so I need to go to the lab. So I was going and then I coming back, I was doing same. I was maintaining error log, I was solving questions, I was reading novels so that I can improve my reading comprehension. I started to learn a lot of what I focus that my basics should be right at right time. If your basics are right, you can crack exam within 1 or 2 months. If your basics are wrong, it will take ages to solve that paper. That I approached. And then GMAT online came that you can give. And I am the guy who was little bit always get stressed out one night before. I'm though it depend, but I'm that person. I take exam too much stressful at this age also that oh this is exam. That's why I've decided that okay let's do from house. That will be more comfortable and the time where which it suits me. So I book at around Tuesday 8 p.m. I was sitting in this room only. I started paper. I taken quant, verbal, IR, and AWA. Once paper done, I when I the score flash, literally I was like amazed. I was thinking, oh my god, did I done it or is it I need to? I was zooming out. I'm not zooming. I was just going to the screen and seeing that okay, this is a score. And then proctor say, hey Pratik, exam is over. Now you need to do some survey and done. And then after tomorrow, next day means Wednesday, I got my AWS score official. And then they say now you can send two scores to your colleges and then done. So yeah, it was totally roller coaster ride. In between that, there was a lot of I think there are lots of mentally, physically, then many things were going background. But yeah, it was little it went like that.
Amazing, amazing. I think this is a very inspirational story, more importantly, because what I liked about your entire thing was, and this is something I've patterned that I've seen in every top scorer, right? They have enjoyed the process. They always
Yeah.
say that it is a roller coaster, but they have enjoyed the process. And it's a pattern I see in all top scorer, right? So
Yeah.
till whatever stage they start from, they just say that I love the exam, right? So that's amazing. And what was inspirational also is like you said that you focused on the basics a lot, and you consistently focused on improving it at every point. So quant was never your problem. You
Yeah.
always were good at quant. All right, all
Yeah.
right. So more from the official guide perspective, right? What are your thoughts on that? So a lot of people say that you have to multiple times, you have to focus on solving the official guide. What are your thoughts on that perspective?
I think solving the question is one thing, and having a thought process is another thing. Means you can solve official guide 10 times. Okay, you can solve 2 times also. But what I learned from other top scorer who went that 750 plus, what I find them that is very common thing. They solve couple of times also. I've seen 2 3 times. But when they solve that question, they make a error log, they make a notebook always with them that if they are correcting that question, why they correct that question? Is it official guide also saying the same way or is it different? The best part about doing that, if you mark any question yes also, it can be two way. Either you guess or either you know the concept, that's why you do it. There's no other way. And if you're making wrong, don't just skip. Know why because doing this entire process, doing this thing which I'm telling you, it will take a lot of time. It is not one day, it take couple of months, 3 months. And after 3 months, if you've done all the book, I don't think so anybody will go for 3 4 5 6 7 times. He will say, oh my I've done this official Bible. I know where are the area which my flaw, where are the area I am very super at this way. I don't need to solve again and again. I know where what to do. I know the questions by heart. I know, because you don't need to also remember the question. You need to know the concept behind it, why it is correct, why it is wrong. That's it.
True, true, true.
Yeah.
And how did you manage this along with work? Because I
Um,
guess consistency is the key when you're looking at this test. So how did you do that?
yeah, that was a pretty challenging for me. Luckily, the thing is, I'm currently into the research lab exactly. So usually, when I come from the office and on the weekends, I make full use of it. I try to make that after office, like after 6 p.m. or after 5 p.m. I try to make that I need to learn the thing as much as I can, because I always treat every day as a last day. I think in that process that this is my last day, tomorrow is my paper. Learn as much as it. Today is done, next. So I'll go with that thought process. I never think that, okay, my exam is after 3 months. So let's chillax. Let's watch Netflix and chillax. I don't do that. What I done that, okay, I book my paper, I write it board, I have a whiteboard, I write that, okay, on this day my paper is there, but I never see. In my mind, what I make tomorrow is my paper. After a couple of days, next day is my paper. So I try to live on the edge always for the preparation, and it give me always pushing that don't waste time, study more, try to make. But yeah, I would suggest that enjoy your life also, because in first, second, third term I given too much stress on myself, and it turned around negative also. GMAT is an exam, I would say, for entering into big elite college, but treat as an exam only. Don't treat like your end life something. Okay, because if you go to top business school also, there will be lot of questions, lot of case studies. There will be lot of this type of things will come where they test your character. Exam is one thing, but exam also test your character, how you are exactly. Do you are like a short temper guy, or how you are, how you can take the situation. So what I've done that after in my fourth attempt, I try to go every alternate weekend outside with my wife. I try to go. I enjoy. One of my friend also score same score, and he suggested me watch movies sometime. Enjoy your life. Don't give too much stress, because if you give too much stress, if you learn 10 concept, 5 concept, you forget. But if you enjoy your life after you will in 10 concept you will remember 9 concept. So it depends person to person. Some people they give 2 months like a sprint. GMAT is a marathon, is not a sprint. First of all, I need to understand. So what I know that, okay, after third attempt I taken a time, I say there's nothing to lose to me. Okay, I can go MBA colleges next year also. No MBA college is closing. No one is saying that today is my last day. You are the, you need to come, otherwise you can't come. So I said, okay, I will take time. I don't give too much pressure on me. Health is always wealth. I don't want to give too much pressure. I will enjoy with my life also. I will go for movies. I will enjoy, and then I will make my mind clear and I will study. And it helped me really a lot. I listen the music, I listen some motivational talks, I go outside with my friends, I will go outside with my wife, and then I thought that yeah, now it is making some sense, because if you go to the MBA colleges, it is not about always study. It is all about networking. It is all about the way you talk, way you present yourself. So I try to put myself in that shoes, that okay, is it like they are like a person who they want a, what to say, very intelligent people, yeah, they want, but they also want, you should also have a good, with IQ your EQ should be also good. For thinking process started in 18, and actually started my preparation in May and June 2019. So it took me almost 2.5 years to crack this exam. But what I done changes for the fourth attempt was that I treated GMAT as like this is an important exam, but you need to be very happy to do that. It should not be that you are just doing it so that you need to have a something under your belt. No, you are doing it to go into the good school, and what they think, what they, that you need to be very much enjoyable also in life. Means you need to go out, don't give too much stress, don't give too much, just enjoy your life, study the things right time at a right place, things will happen.
Right. Amazing. It's extremely inspiring, I must say, Pratik, that the way you've spoken about the whole thing, right? The right mindset that you need to have, the right focus that you need to have, and also the right direction of how you have to go through it, right?
Yeah.
Extremely inspirational. I'm so glad I got to speak to you today. And, if you have to give, top three words of wisdom, I think the first one I would definitely pick is GMAT is a marathon and not a sprint.
Yeah.
What is the other two key advices that you would give people who are focusing on their GMAT right now?
The most important thing for the GMAT is like enjoy your whole journey. Don't take is lot of stress that GMAT is something like an enemy. No, it is like a myth that GMAT is going to what to say. Yeah, GMAT is one of the most important part to make a deal in to any colleges. But apart from it, they also check you. They also check yourself, who you are. That's why there are interviews. Otherwise, they wouldn't know the interview. And that's why their essays and resume, all that thing. So the most important thing is who you are, and I would say that enjoy the journey. Sometimes destiny in journey is more beautiful than destination. Sometimes it happen, and for me, GMAT happened for me. I actually, to be very frank, I was not thinking that I need to get 770, 780. No, I was not thinking. I was just thinking I need to do my duty, my responsibility to crack this. I've taken GMAT as a mini project of my life. That apart from a personal life, apart from a professional life, GMAT is a mini project for me, which I need to crack. That's it. Cracker doesn't put any number in my mind. I need to get 777. No, I was not thinking at all. I was just thinking I need to get a good score, maybe 700 plus or 750 plus might be, but no specific number was there. Because if I give a specific number, it will give lot of definitely stress in my mind. That okay, Pratik, you need to get 770, so you're doing this thing wrong. Then right. So what happens in that you won't enjoy your studying. You would be always focused on your result. Don't focus on your result. Focus on your journey. Always journeys. Sometimes I would say journey is beautiful than destination, and it happened with me. So that was the second thing. And third thing, what I would say that never give up, because GMAT is going to test you from your inner mind. For some people, it is very easy to crack. I won't deny. I went to GMAT club. They said I studied for a couple of months. I scored 780, 770, 750. Hats off to them. Really, they are very good. That's why they were. And there's no, I would say, and the people who took some time and get that score, no need to compare. Okay, the reason why they crack in within couple of month and 3 months, because to be very frank, they know the concepts. There's no genius. For my what I understand, there's no genius something like that. It is all about remembering the concept, applying the concept, and knowing the thing. People who usually get score very fast, the reason is why they are getting, because in their childhood, they remember whatever they thought, they have still in their mind, and that's why they are a good test takers. There's no deny on that, and it is very good. I would say hats off to them. The second come category for like me who took some time to crack. At the end of the day, score matters. It for two people, if you are saying GMAT, I won't think that college will think that how much year you took for that. You took 5 months, you took 2 years, so you are no, it's not like that. At the end of the day, the game is like that. You have proven yourself. Might be for some people it take 3 years, might be for 1 month, 2 months. It doesn't matter at all. It only matter. Don't push and don't give you a stress that hey, my friend got in 1 month. I took. Why I'm taking so much time? Your mind and that mind is different. Don't think. When I was my in my school days, there was my one English teacher. He showed me like these fingers, and he say what you learn from your palm, your hand. He said that all fingers are have the different, the you can say the structure means area, but without any of one of it you can't pick up the thing. Everyone has some importance in every organization, so don't compare apple to crabs or something. You need to compare apple to apple. So what I learned that this whole journey, that it will also make your mind cool. I would not cool. I would say it will make your mind think more critically and analytically, because the GMAT structure is so way made. Because when you go to the business schools, the business schools don't work like what to say like they work it quite different. They will give you case studies, they will give you a lot of assignments, and you need to read. So while reading, they're testing your reading comprehension. While speaking, they are seeing your business skills of spoken English. So yeah, GMAT test, that's why the colleges have a more eyes on GMAT than what is your score. But what I suggest for the third point is never give up, because for me it took some time. For other people it might take more time. For other, one more my friend might take 2 months also. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you need to crack and you need to prove yourself. You don't need to prove your anybody else, and you need to just prove a person who is with you in your journey. Because for me, my wife was there for past 3 years, my parents, my in-laws were there, my, I would say, my sister and my brother-in-law, all were there in journey. They always ask me, what is your, how is going on, everything is going on. So just take care of them. That's it. You don't think to that this guy, this is, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, everyone is different. Everyone has more importance in their life and other life. And be happy. And the person who's cracking within 2 months, after my score also, I would say talk to them. How you got that score within less time? It means I am lacking. That's why I need to improve at that area. Don't think into negative. And definitely he will love to tell you how I've done differently, so that I taken this exam in very less time. He will definitely tell you. And might be you can do that, and might be it will become more hard for you. But at the end of the day, you know where I'm lacking. That's the most knowing your weakness is more important than knowing your strength. Sometimes strength is important. I'm not denying strength is very important, but your weakness is also important, because you need to improve your weakness also. So yeah, that's why.
Amazing, amazing. And I'm so inspired by you. You are an amazing person. And whatever you've said is so inspirational. Thank you so much, Pratik. And this has been amazing. I think this is one of the best discussions I've had, in a long time, because I think this is so eye-opening, because a lot of people who get into those GMAT thing, right? They just get so consumed by the stress of the test that it just precedes everything else that they are supposed to enjoy in life. Thank you so much for this conversation.